desperately searching for the vital food their babies need.
Fair use.
With soaring inflation and ongoing supply chain delays, parents across the country are facing a crisis with no end in sight. The national out-of-stock average for popular baby formulas jumped to 40% last month. Many major retailers have put limits on how much baby formula you can buy at a time. It's a bone-deep anxiety.
Baby formula?
Is my child gonna get what they need? The shortage comes after Abbott Nutrition, a key
These bitches got titties. I don't understand why they feeling bad about baby formula.
Complaints of bacterial infection linked to baby formula that the CDC says may have contributed to the deaths of 2 infants. The recall shutting down the company's Michigan plant and impacting certain Similac, Alimentum, and L-Care formulas. After an investigation by the FDA and CDC, Abbott conceded that some of its processes were not followed and and address the issues raised. The company now telling NBC News there is no evidence to link our formulas to these infant illnesses.
Even just trying to think of going a day with
look at this hat read, bitch.
Completely off of his regular Abbott formula,
fucking actor.
Something else is stressful.
Jordan Coleman's 9-year-old son Carter suffers from a metabolic disorder that requires a specialized formula that Abbott makes. Without it, the family says he could suffer brain damage, fall into a coma, or die.
She do all this for the camera.
Times if this means that he's gonna die.
As all parents search for solutions, doctors are warning: never dilute your formula.
Never dilute.
As a way of making more of it.
Sound like you don't want to make crack no more.
To process that water. After YouTube searches for homemade formula spiked over 200%
you put water in it.
This
I'm
month,
confused.
The FDA saying homemade baby formula may lack nutrients vital to an infant's growth. One option for families in need: breast milk banks.
Breast milk banks.
And often sell
look at that.
For a nominal fee. We want to ensure that the babies who need this
Human Milk Banking Association.
Regardless of their ability
oh wow.
Other things you.
Prediction Ascension Podcast, hate me and love me, there's no in between. So, you know there's a baby formula shortage, right? So now they saying don't put water in it, which is very confusing because niggas been putting water in that shit since the Pyrex days. So I'm kind of confused by what this is what they're getting at, no matter what. You have women that can breastfeed their child. They've been breastfeeding children since the Stone Age. There's no way around it. And some of us know since our grandmother's been around, if you could numb on some apples, nigga, you was off that Enfamil in them titties at a certain fucking month, like 7 to 8 months, nigga. Oh, this nigga eating apples? This nigga, you ain't got no teeth. You gumming down fucking apples, oranges, fucking oatmeal. You just gumming that shit down. So I'm not trying to hear there's a baby formula shortage. This is what I'm saying with these women. You telling me you got a breast milk? Breast milk tastes amazing. Let's put that number one. Breast milk tastes amazing. Because niggas I know or people I know, we all been fucking bitches that just gave birth or giving birth or whatever it is. That shit tastes really good. If I could have some fucking breast milk with some motherfucking Fruity Pebbles, I'd be in heaven. It is what it is. But the factor is, don't tell me baby formula is on a shortage. No, you don't want niggas mixing crack no more. You don't want niggas Pyrexing that shit no more. Don't say it's because there's a factor of there's a shortage or no one's getting anything. You just don't want, the government don't want nobody Pyrexing no more. Okay, cool. I understand that. You want niggas on fentanyl. That's a factor. But the question is, these women's know how to breastfeed their fucking children. I'm not buying the bullshit that you can't breastfeed your child. Oh, my titty hurt. But you want equality. What these bitches doing back in the Stone Age? 5,000 BC, 10,000 BC, AD, fucking 1900s, the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s, 1500s. What these niggas was doing? They was breastfeeding their kids. Or as soon as 2-3 months, they started gnawing down some fucking apples and some oranges. They was good. Don't tell me, oh, there's a situation with baby formula. Baby formula, we already know, has the issues with causing these chronic issues with these children and being dependent on this fucking baby formula. It's too many chemicals in that powder any fucking way. So you should be breastfeeding. And understanding breastfeeding is the way. You don't feel like doing it. That's why they got breast pumps. They's like, breast pump the fucking milk. It is what it is. These women's are bugging the fuck out, bro. Like it's the end days. There's some new distraction always with some fucking distraction going on with this fucking bullshit. I ain't buying it no more, man. Now it's the breast milk. Oh, Enfamil is fucking shortage. It's always some type of motherfucking distraction, bro. It's insane. Like we in 2022, 2023. If you follow my other videos, see my other videos, the 7 seals have been broken. The 7th seal hasn't been broken yet. Israel just said they're building the next temple, the 3rd temple, which means there's a prophesied Antichrist coming. So if you believe in the Bible or you don't, you're Israel, Palestine, it is what it is. I'm just saying. There's a bunch of bullshit, and these distractions are for real, bro. These distractions are here to take us out from our third eye being awoken, and they don't give a fuck no more. I can't believe these niggas got a breast milk bank, and you bitches ain't breastfeeding your babies. That shit is insane, B. So that means niggas is giving up breast milk for free for a couple of $20 per ounce or whatever. It is what it is. Breastfeed your child. You wouldn't have to worry about no fucking Enfamil or anything being shortage. Now, after 6 months, niggas is numbing on fucking fruits and vegetables and shit. They numbing on these shits. Because the teeth start growing in around like 6 months to 12 months. It is what it is, B. Predictions Stitch Podcast. Hate me or love me. There's no in between. Like, comment, or fucking subscribe. That's what I'm doing from now on. Show the algorithm of what we do.